So passionate.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
passionate.
I love it. And if you guys thought that was a tearjerker, we've got another one for you. This is Laz in the post-match interview yesterday.
インタビュー
いけるいけるいけるいける
ラズさん
ラズさん
お疲れ様
おめでとうおめでとうおめでと
ありがと
う今の気持ち聞かせてください
いやもうやばいです。もう今まで感じたことがないぐらい嬉しいです。
う9対12かなラズさんがいや絶対勝てるから絶対勝てるからっていうのを抜かれてたんですよ。
入ってた入ってた
はいもう僕らずっと信じててでオーバータイムからもずっとみんなを信じててどうですか今の気持ち改めて。
いやもうコメント出ないですね。
本当にありがと
う嬉しいよなそりゃ嬉しいよねいや本当にみんなのおかげだわ
How could you not love Laz? How could you not? You know, the way that I think that demonstrates from what the casters are saying, the impact he also had out of the game, right? You need someone that believes, and if they keep believing, Brent, they might just make it all the way.
Might just make it all the way, yeah. I mean, they have been leveling up over the course of this tournament as well, game in, game out. And I mean, I don't know. I love the human element as well for esports because so often we forget that these players commit their entire livelihoods to this, and sometimes it is a fleeting dream. And for players like moments like that are just amazing. Being able to actually witness and realize it, you can see how much it means to all of them, not only the casters and Laz as an individual, and I'm sure the whole team as well.
And it's such an important moment because, you know, they've been with all the pressure, just focusing on the game and being like, we can do this, guys, we can do this. And then you get to hear the casters and you're like, congratulations, we're so proud of you. And it's like your parents telling you, my God, everybody was there with you, supporting you, and you made it. So don't cry, because then I will cry. And then
Yeah, I mean, we have to remember how much these players have been through.
Yes.
This is the team that chose to give up LCQ. They believed so much in this rebuild, and Kakuka to see it paying dividends in this tournament is amazing.
It's insane. Also, in the way that they started, we saw them on day one, and DRX just literally destroyed them. They had such bad results that we did not want to expect. But then in the further encounters, the way that Laz was performing 0-0 with the Astra being astounding, the impact that he could have in the game, and everybody trusting, everybody performing, it's just insane.
I absolutely love the storyline that's approaching, and also the fact that a lot of these players are absolutely heating up at LAN.
Yes.
You've got players like Laz and SugarZero putting up way better numbers compared to their online performances as well.
G2 now on the brink of closing this series out after a heroic effort from Zeta, I gotta say. This has been so neck and neck.
It's not over until it's over, and I think we've seen the Zeta
we learned that
camp push,
yesterday.
right?
Yeah.
Like we know these guys can dig deep, and they really have to. They have been presented a very tough puzzle in front of them. Zeta, you got anything in the tank? Now is the time to try and rekindle that fire that you had before. Find that form, or G2 do everything that they need to, and it's going to be Mixwell with the start, going to clear and find 10. Trade comes in, but it's a fight towards Long, and Avova holds his ground. 4v3 now, favor to G2.
The next step is for Zeta. Actually, Sugar happy to swing on through here and punish once again. Mixwell landing every shot necessary. Zeta now just comes down to Crow and Laz. A 2v4 presented. G2 stacked up here, there's 3. And look, he's got the operator on the other side, so they can hold it. Actually, Meadow drifted away.
Okay, they've hit the brakes. They have full faith in Mixwell on this one, and rightly so. This guy has become the monster that we know he could be. And he waits. 47 seconds is all he has to wait. Flash comes in, he knows where they are. Eats the flash though. Forced off the angle. And now presented a possibility. A chance for them to move forward. And another flash to hand, you can see it. But they don't opt to utilize it for now. 34 seconds here. Zeta being given nothing. You can see the absolute discipline
30 seconds
on
left.
G2. Barrel shown. Mixwell now knows. Oh, the timing! The timing! He still gets it! He's just going to hold this till the very end of it, and there it is. Mixwell delivers the final blow as G2 close out in 2 at 13-10 on their debut here in Reykjavik.
I mean, a sigh of relief, honestly. Like I said, I was so impressed with Zeta's performance. Once again, we're saying that about Zeta, but G2, like I said in map 1, it felt like they almost weathered the storm, right? It's this war of attrition, and that was so painful to watch in some rounds. Zeta are able to just squeak through, find space, find their first blood, which we know is the cornerstone of G2's success. But really able to mitigate a lot of what G2 were trying to achieve, but the versatility there. G2 able to close things out.
And honestly, there were moments where I thought that they could do it. It was so close to Zeta Division. I mean, they're going to be we're going to be walking away just absolutely hurting after this one. Obviously, not over yet for them as they move down to the lower bracket. But overall, I think 10 playing with so much confidence throughout this entire thing. There's a reason why he's at the top when it comes to his team's performance in terms of the stats.
Yeah, and 10, I think he was also over 200 ADR. Like, he was literally just putting the team on his back and just going forward.
You know when you get the crosshair scans?
You need more than just crosshair, Bren. I hate to break it to you.
No, that's why I'm not immortal. Yeah, I have a lot of hope, I think, for Zeta Division still moving forwards as well.
Thank you so much, Analyst Desk. Yes, we're going to look at one of the later rounds that we had come through on Bind, round number 21. And we're going to start quite a bit into it. We'll take a look at the clip in just a second, and you're going to see we're 50 seconds into the round as we dive on in. Let's take a look at exactly where we are. We've got Nukia, having sat inside this teleporter for most of the round, has caused so much of a time delay for Zeta. These guys want to take him out. They've been spamming the wall. They're almost out of ammo for the players inside of Hookah, so they've got to go to a secondary plan. That means facing Mixwell, who we've seen again and again around this mid position with an operator. But Laz has got some perfect timing, as you're just about to see. G2 are more than ready for this play to come through. Mixwell is trying to stop them from opening this teleporter door, but Laz has already made it up close. He's going to jump up, and although both players will miss their shots, it now opens up a huge window for Zeta. Now they've got the ability to throw some utility through this teleporter and open the door up for this battle between Nukia and 10. And with Nukia finally dealt with, Zeta think that they've got a good opening to move towards this B site. But the problem that they will now face is that G2 have decided at the last second to keep these two players in position and set up a crossfire. And as you're going to see, with 20 seconds or so left, Zeta have no choice but to go towards the B site as this smoke goes up inside of Hookah. And this is basically a death sentence. Combined with the fact that the player on long is a little bit further behind than you would really like, you see him just down here, these players in Hookah have to dive out and take the duels themselves. Luckily, they have a Sky, but take a look at just how unlucky they got here. I mean, this was a swing round. It could have decided the fate of the game. And Avova in that right corner, as the flash pops, he's not blind. He's able to take them down so easily as they drop out, expecting players to be completely void of vision, and instead, he grabs a kill, his teammate Hoodie swings out, and they clean this round up very, very easily. This was a great example of G2, and more specifically of Nukia, having huge impact in a round. We see him all the time getting his 3Ks and 4Ks. This time, he just sat in a teleporter and still managed to win them the round. It was a really nice setup by G2, and I enjoyed watching Zeta try to deal with it. They couldn't quite get there in the end. It was a fun game. Let's toss it back over to the analyst desk to talk some more about it.
Thank you very much, Mitch. It was a fun game indeed, and let's rewind a little bit to the first map to show you guys another fun moment. Of course, it's an ace from Sugar Zero in the Verizon high-speed moment. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to do this fast.
Yeah, that's okay.
Super fast. We're behind.
Do it.
Spike down mid. Enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
Nice.
I mean,
nice.
Nice. He couldn't even believe that he got it. He was like, oh my god, this was the most stressful play of my life.
Yeah, this guy is, Sugar Zero has only been getting better and better as the tournament goes on as well. Playing on like non-meta agents at this point as well, it's insane.
Yeah.